Hello everybody, Animation Trainer here, and today we're going to talk about Cars 2. Now, this is known as the worst Pixar movie. And with Cars 2, I find it very underrated. Many people hate this film, and they tear it apart. And honestly, I don't think that Cars 2 is that bad. Cars 2 is actually not exactly a really good movie, but I do think that it is decent. I do think that the animation does look nice, and actually, what am I saying? The animation looks gorgeous. In fact, this is one of the most beautiful Pixar films out of all of them. In fact, I'd probably consider it in the top 5 for Pixar's best in terms of animation. Everything looks well done with the backgrounds and all the cars. Everything looks amazing with all of that. And I do really like Mater. A lot of people find them annoying, but I personally really like Mater. I'd say that Larry the Cable Guy does a really good job as him. And Lightning, while he is reduced to a small role, I do still like him as a character. And I will say that the story done with Lightning and Francesco is well done. Now let's look at the stuff I do agree with when people do bash on the film. The spy story. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's certainly not good. The spy story isn't very well done. I mean, I've seen plenty of better spy movies like Mission Impossible 4 and 5. And the way it's done is, well, they're supposed to look for a spy, and that one spy, while he's in trouble, he sends the code that he's the spy to Mater, and they find Mater, and now he's a spy. Yeah, how ridiculous is that? Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, pretty dumb. Yeah. And they actually, they're trying to get rid of McQueen and all the other racers by showing off that all in all, a gas fuel is bad. And everything just sounds really stupid with that spy story for me. Yeah, it really is. And the plot twist villain. Now, I don't think that he's the worst Pixar villain, like I said in my Wall-E review, Otto is. But I'd say that he's my second least favorite, simply because he's not that memorable at all. Really, he is not memorable. Not even the non-spoiled villain, Professor something. I will say that he is intimidating, but I didn't really find him memorable. They're just forgettable. Oh. But at least they put up a good fight, unlike Otto. Well, not the plot to it. Yeah. And another thing are some of the other characters. I will say that Finn McMissile does a good job. Is a pretty good character, and same with Holly. But like with other characters like Lightning, Fillmore, Luigi, and Guido, and they're reduced to they don't really do much. They're just part of the Lightning story where he's trying to race with Francesco, and they don't really do much at all. And then with Sally, Red, Flo, and everyone, don't expect much of them. They don't really do much at all. In fact, the only thing that the only scenes that they're even in are towards the beginning, before they're getting ready for the race and stuff, and towards the end for the final spy scene. And Mac, he was Mac is reduced to a cameo in this film. I guess this is when they're starting to hide. I guess this is when they're truly starting to hide John Ratzenberg. Yeah, because the rest of the films he does nothing. And another thing is that, well, it's predictable. The movie's predictable. Like, while you can't really tell the plot twist villain towards the end, it's still there. I mean, you could still tell the plot twist. I mean, you could still tell that there's a little bit of predictability going on with the film, and it's just getting annoying at this point. Yeah. But is this movie bad? Well, not really. I wouldn't say that it's bad. In fact, it's better than, like, a lot of people really hate this film, and I'm really tired of Cars 2 getting so much hate. Like, people consider it like one of the worst one of the worst Disney films, and and while I will say that it is the worst Pixar film, which I'm just sad to say. I mean, I used to say that it was worse than Brave, but I just can't. I'm sorry, Cars 2. I'm sorry. I've been defending you for years, but I'm just sorry. I mean, I like this film. Well, I enjoy it. And at first I was considering giving it a 7 out of 10, but this movie is flawed. This movie is really flawed. So I have to give it a 6 out of 10, unfortunately. And I'm so sad. I mean, I've been defending this film for years. Well, you know, Cars 2 is still a really good movie. Okay, not a really good, but like, you know what I mean. It's still an enjoyable film. And I'm not gonna say you should go out of your way to watch it, but if it's on TV and you're not really doing much, then I'd say you can watch it. I mean, it's no biggie. You could watch it. Don't listen to all the other haters. Yeah. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. So, goodbye.